spiral, waves by the beach, tidal, keel over when it's trying, instincts take over, primal, haven't felt love in a while, I've walked away for miles, left my memory in a pile, I'll sort it out later, that's my style. Mermaids and Martians were storytelling. Can't skip the scenes like shoreline pebbles, cause every time it's skipping you count the score when it fell in. The Mary Jane helps me orbit, man overboard signaling. Spiraling titles, the trial of life fears to try it. The spiral can go forwards or backwards, that doesn't mean the clock is wise. The tides can rise quickly, visiting the lows and highs. If you find yourself lost in the city streets, remember go off the floor and take flight. Nowadays the honorable is a dying breed. Somebody looks at you wrong, you say one word, then they come back with an army. I remember saving my boy from getting stomped. I dropped the bat, only need fists, and I took hits, but at least my boy got up on his feet. I could have used the bat, but I chose to drop it. That's because I don't want to be the cause of another mom's priceless losses. Still have the basketball net my boy gave me, playing ball with it every August. He wants to show me appreciation that I was the only one who stood up among us. Spiraling titles, the trial of life fears to try it. The spiral can go forwards or backwards, that doesn't mean the clock is wise. The tides can rise quickly, visiting the lows and highs. If you find yourself lost in the city streets, remember go off the floor and take flight. I've been in the waves too long, feeling eroded. When someone gives me trouble, I dust it off my shoulders. I still remember the last words I told her. Feels like my heart weighs more than a boulder. Does that make me heavier stoner? Always keeping my head down when I walk, I like my solace. I remember my mom told me to keep my chin up, that I can't promise, but I still keep one promise to her, the rest I was dishonest. I will never forget those last moments, my memory remains flawless. Saw a sign in the sky, that sunset, that pink elephant I won't forget. Helped me to sleep when I was hopeless. I found myself questioning life as I'm talking. When we spiral, we might lose or find our way. Depends how much troubles you start to blame. I don't blame anyone because that just inflates the hate. Love is the answer, but nowadays the media starts to craze. When the tides are low, the seagulls feed. When the tides are high, they fly with the breeze. It's the same for us, so realize there isn't a magic remedy. If you want to eat, you got to, so do what comes naturally. Spiraling titles, the trial of life fears to try it. The spiral can go forwards or backwards, that doesn't mean the clock is wise. The tides can rise quickly, visiting the lows and highs. If you find yourself lost in the city streets, remember go off the floor and take flight. Tired or battered, you can get your fish fried. Got blue dreads 140 to get my hair tied and dyed. When I feel the heat, I let myself glide. Got the fire in me, so I'm raining all the time. I keep myself peaceful with that piece of oasis. It reminds me that my heart is filled in between the spaces. When I'm lost and I misplaced it, it tells me that my love will always be adjacent. Got that run off, spiraling with the glaciers.